Well, did everyone get that? Because I'm exhausted just listening to that. That was an impressive amount of information, and that it actually speaks to one of the things that I just wanted to start off with really quickly. And what a great honor it is, not just to serve for Governor Baker and Lieutenant Governor Polito, but to serve with such amazing folks that you see up at this table. And one of the things that we learned early on is our lives are going to be a lot easier, and we are going to get a heck of a lot more done if we collaborate and work with each other on a regular basis. And I couldn't be happier and prouder to work with a group of folks like this and have the opportunity to really do a lot of things where our secretariats overlap, and our communication and coordination and working with each other allows us to help you in a more consolidated, efficient way, in a more effective way. And it's really been quite a pleasure to be able to work with people who are so expert in their various areas. And it's been a great team. And we all, I think, share the desire to work collaboratively to provide you with as many resources and opportunities as possible. I'm just going to come through because I wear the two hats of energy and environment, and sometimes have to wear both at the same time and take one off and put the other one on, and I get confused at times. But we offer a lot of opportunities for our local municipalities, not just by the way of grants. We have a number of grants, and I'm just going to touch on a few. But I encourage you to reach out through the compact opportunity. To really explore the number of grant opportunities that exist in the Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs, because those opportunities are great and vast, and you'd be amazed at how many things in your communities we could potentially provide financial assistance with. But just beyond the finances, we also offer a great amount of resources to you by the way of technical assistance. We are obviously staffed with some very, very talented engineers, scientists, all sorts of people, depending on what department within our secretariat we're discussing. But we have great resources for you, especially in some of the smaller communities that might not be staffed to be able to handle some of the very technical things that that can come your way. And please just know that we are a resource for you, and we look to support you in any way we can, both financially and oftentimes equally, if not more important, through the technical assistance. On our floor at the Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs, we facilitate a number of grant programs that directly assist municipalities. A few of those that have been greatly successful, and ones that we are expanding upon, are Greening the Gateway Cities programs. This has been a really interesting program because it's literally just a tree planting program. But you would be amazed at the effectiveness of this program, just from the residential component and how much people appreciate having that vegetation. But there's such an incredible energy savings and energy component to this program as well, that it is one that we see great opportunity, and one that has been a great success. And look forward to expanding. We also have our park program, which is what it sounds like. It's a grant opportunity for parklands, for new acquisition and for restoration and the rebuild of parks. Because one of our goals is to provide an outdoor opportunity and recreational, passive and active recreational opportunities for every citizen of the Commonwealth, no matter where you live. And these are the programs that allow us to provide those opportunities for all of our citizens. And we have our land program as well. It's a local acquisitions for natural diversity program that is for works in conjunction with municipalities and different land groups to provide opportunities to invest in land protection for critical areas, especially, all of the municipalities know that little parcel of land in your community that would be a great linkage to link up with other land and maintain land and make sure that it's preserved for to maximize open space and biodiversity in your community. And this program allows an opportunity for that. Additionally, on the floor of the Secretariat, we have our Office of Coastal Zone Management, and earlier starting off with the coastal storms and a visit right in the peak of the craziness, the Lieutenant Governor and the Governor and I were able to visit some of our coastal communities that were adversely impacted. And spinning off of that, having been able to have the opportunity to go out and see firsthand the damage of the storm intensities and the changing climate that we are living in today, we have reinvested and refocused our attention on investing in that critical infrastructure that that allows us to prepare for these more frequent intense storms and climate-related activities. So earlier in the summer, the Lieutenant Governor and I awarded to 15 communities $2.2 million for critical coastal infrastructure. And earlier this fall, in October, the Governor and Lieutenant Governor and myself awarded $10 million for dam and seawall reconstruction and investment. So it's not just, these issues are not just felt on the coastal communities, but certainly there's probably not a municipality represented in this room that does not have a dam that is at some point of close to critical failure, if not at failure already, that needs significant investment. So those opportunities are there as well. In the Department of Conservation and Recreation, we can provide some technical assistance with dam-related issues as well. Also inside that department, we provide grant opportunities for rail, bike trails and hiking trails and railway redevelopment for biking trails, and also provide technical assistance throughout the process of development for those types of projects. Department of Agricultural Resources, we have a phenomenal urban agricultural program that some of the more urban representatives here today is a program that has just it's been so incredible and actually at many times inspiring to just see the local community come out and have that new connection and that new feeling of an understanding of where their food actually comes from and actually be able to see it and get their hands on it themselves is really not just providing that food, that fresh food to individuals, but to provide that understanding and that appreciation from where your food comes from has really been a phenomenal program. In ag, we also have an agricultural preservation restriction program, which municipalities often work closely with local farmers to preserve, the agricultural opportunities inside, your municipality. We partner with the federal government in that program and has seen amazing success there. Our Department of Environmental Protection, I could probably spend 45 minutes just talking about all of the opportunities that exist there, but I'll highlight a couple of the major initiatives. One of the first things that we did under our superstar commissioner, Marty Suberg, under his great leadership, we probably weeks within our days in January and February, we opened up an Office of Municipal Partnership. And that, there's a website for that. I encourage all of you to visit that. But that is sort of the one-stop shop we set up for you to be able to have one singular point of contact with all your interactions with the Department of Environmental Protection to allow you to get in and get out as quickly as possible and have the right guidance and make it as quick and painless, knowing that it can oftentimes be very painful, to just get you in and out as quickly as possible and provide as many resources to you to make your dealings with the department as much of leave you with a positive note as much as possible in dealing with our department. In addition, we are exploring something that we've heard loud and clear from the municipalities for some time: the National Pollutant Discharge Elimination System, taking over the control of that on the state side, and taking the delegation into our own hands, because every municipality is facing the challenges, any municipality with dealing with wastewater and soon to be stormwater issues has made it very clear to us that they've had a challenging time dealing with the federal government, and we feel assuming that delegation could go a very long way in our efforts to partner with our municipalities on those related matters. We also have SWMI, Sustainable Water Management Initiative, grant programs to allow communities with Water Management Act permits to help them along through the process, through the mitigation process, the planning and permitting process. There, we also have the State Revolving Fund, which is a low-interest loan program to allow communities to make investments in water and sewer-related infrastructure investments. We've also created a technical assistance program, the Water Utility Resilience Program, which provides technical assistance in those same matters. So those two programs sort of piggyback each other. We encourage everybody to engage us in pre-permitting throughout the DEP process and even on MARPA. The earlier we can get you in and work with you throughout the process, we can get you in and out without any mistakes being made and make it as clean dealings as possible. One of the other areas, those are all sort of the environmental side of the house, but we do have some great work at the Department of Energy Resources, and former Westfield Mayor Dan, there you are, Dan Napick, please stand up. Dan is our new coordinator of the Green Communities Program and is an amazing asset to our team, and clearly has a great understanding of our municipal of the municipal issues, but is ready to go in providing any technical resources to our 136 green communities, representing over half of the population of the Commonwealth. Great success story, over almost 1,000 different facilities throughout the Commonwealth, saving municipalities up to $6 million on energy efficiency and operational costs of their physical structures. So under Dan's leadership, we look forward to expanding that program and working with the existing green communities to help you with energy efficiency and energy management, and encourage other communities to look into that. But outside of green communities, Department of Energy Resources is also available to provide technical assistance and financial assistance to help communities improve the energy efficiency and overall energy management of their assets. So in a very big nutshell, there's many more opportunities within our Secretariat, and please, we encourage all of you to reach out to us and partner with us and get us up on that list. I'm actually a little hurt. Kristen was saying how it made her heart feel good about finances being so important, but come on, energy and environment, it's important stuff. We can help you out. I want to see those numbers get ticked up in the new compact towns that are signed up. So thank you all very much.